lovelies, it's Anu here again. I have been away for a while, but I'm back now, I promise. Fingers crossed, right? So today I would like to ask you, have you ever wondered why are my children using this phrase a lot? Phrases like, I am so bored, this is so boring. Mommy, what can I do? Can I watch TV? Can I play game? Can I do this? Can I do that? And most of the time when they ask you, can I? It's mostly because they want to use the screen on most days. And today I'm here to talk to you about boredom and talk to you about why it is going to be a game changer in either your parenting journey or your childcare journey, because it is very important for children to be bored. And I must say that it is not your responsibility to actually keep your children entertained for the whole day. Yeah, I said it. It is not your job to do that. So we're going to be talking more about boredom and how it is going to be the best for your child while they are in that development phase. I coined an acronym for talking about this. So the acronym is going to be PSCR, and the P stands for problem solving. So boredom is going to help your child with problem solving. It's going to help your child with understanding that they can solve problems. Your child comes to you to say, Mom, Dad, I am bored. So what can you say in cases like that? Most of the time what I say to my 7 and 5-year-old is that you're bored, so what can you do? The first option usually is, I can watch my show, or we can do family movie night, or we can go play, we can go do this and everything. So even your children coming up with those options of what they can do while they're bored is great. Trust me. So I would say it helps them with problem solving, because when you actually say no to the screen time at that point, because you're trying to get them to understand that boredom is supposed to help you with finding something else that you can do that is productive but doesn't involve the screen. So most of the time they come up with something. Sometimes they don't even have to ask me. They start creating stuff, probably painting, playing, doing some dramatic play, himself and his sister, or going out to the park to play, because play is the job of a child, and if your child is not playing, they're not learning. So get your children to be bored. For us, the skill is gonna help them with skill development, and it's also gonna help you with skill assessment, because while your child is playing and you're probably observing them while they're playing, you would be able to see, my child is good at this, or they're not so great at this, so this is what I need to work on as a parent or as a child care giver. You're going to be able to tell what your child is good at and what your child is actually struggling at. And understanding what your child is actually good at will help you let the child know that, oh, you're so great at doing this, and it will help you to understand your child's strengths and your child's weaknesses. And for the acronym C, boredom helps your child become very creative. I cannot stress this enough. Boredom helps your child get very creative, because if your child is sitting in front of the TV, definitely they are not being creative. They are just sedated, just looking at the screen, probably watching their favorite TV show. But what exactly is that teaching your child that would actually help your child with the future skills that they would need when they are interacting with the real world? Not so much, if you'd ask me. But getting your child to have some boredom time would help your child be creative. They can decide that they want to go play a game, or even invent a game, or decide that most times children don't come up with, Mommy, I can help you with doing some chores in the house since I'm bored, and things like that. Especially if there's no reward attached to it, they would not think of that. But it definitely helps your child become creative, because when they're bored, they even ask the greatest questions. I've had my child come to me to ask very thought-provoking questions when he's bored, because his brain is working then, and his brain can become very creative in those moments of boredom. So the last but not the least reason why your child needs to be bored is because it's going to help him or her think and reflect, or think or reflect. It helps your child's brain think faster, and think of ways that they could entertain themselves instead of just sitting on in front of the screens. So I must also mention that getting your child to be bored on a daily basis is going to also require some amount of effort from you, because you're going to be seeing a lot of mess, because children would actually make mess when they are bored, because creativity most times starts with the mess. So I want to encourage you to allow your child to be bored. Don't worry too much about the mess. You can get them to clean it up when they are done with what they are doing during that boredom period. And you can supervise them with the cleaning as well, but just know that that's sowing a seed for your child's future, because that boredom is going to lead to something tangible later in the future that's going to help your child with the skills that they need in the real world. So today I would like to encourage you to set up some boredom time on your child's calendar so that they can have some downtime and they can actually be bored. So schedule some time for your child if they don't already have boredom time. And you as well, as a child caregiver or as a mom or as a dad, I would also encourage you to set up some time for yourself to be bored, because even adults also need to be creative. So you might also be needing some time to be creative. So set that on your calendar and go get bored, because you can create too. That'll be it for this video for today. I would continue talking about boredom for some time this month, but that'll be it for today's video. Let me know, what did you learn that you didn't know about boredom in the past in the comment section. And if you have any video ideas in regards to childcare, parenting, you can also let me know as well, and I could work towards getting those videos out for you. I hope you've liked, shared, and you've subscribed as well. I remain Anu, and thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Ciao.